If you want your ADU project to run as smoothly as possible, which I promise you do, you will need to manage this project. Brooks, what are your best tips on managing an ADU project?
Well, understand the key terminology there is project management. So first and foremost, understand what your project is and understand what phases and things you're going through. So if you don't understand the phases, go back to the phases side in here and look through that.
Okay.
If you can, to manage something smoothly, you need to be looking ahead and try and make sure that nothing's blocking that next thing to happen. To do that, you as a homeowner really need to be involved.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not managing your project. You're just letting it happen. And you may be working with somebody who's managing 10 projects.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
And your project might not be the biggest priority because you're not basically working with your contractor to make it that.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of things that you really should do. Always walk through your job site. Constantly be looking at what's happening. Asking your contractor what's going on so that you know what's going on. Understand all the phases and things that are coming in your project. Be looking ahead and say, are we on track for this to happen?
Gotcha.
What could prevent us from getting to that? Okay. Secondly, it's really important that you probably work with your contractor to get some type of a planned schedule
Okay.
for those phases. Now, I doubt very much that they're going to hit them all right on there. But if you don't plan dates and milestones to get to certain places and you don't try to manage to those, I will guarantee you'll never hit them.
Oh, yeah.
So you really do want to set those goals and get through that. And to help know if you're on track, have a weekly project review meeting with your general contractor where you're looking at that calendar, looking at it and talking about what's been done, what's the next, what could be the issue. To solve your problems, you really don't, things that work great, you don't have to solve that problem.
Yeah.
What you need to work on are the things that aren't working great.
Yes.
So identify where the problems, the potential problems are and say, what are we doing to make that happen? It might be simple of, hey, we were planning to sheetrock next week, but our sheetrockers have been delayed for 3 or 4 days. What are we going to do about it?
Yeah.
What's that going to do? Is there anything we can do to get something else done? Those are the important part of project management.
That sounds critical to make sure it's not just this problem, but what does this getting solved make so that everything else
and
can
oftentimes I recommend to a lot of individuals that you have someone like ADU Utah actually work as an intermediary.
Oh, yeah.
Between you and your contractor.
Yeah.
Because we can help with that project management. Getting through that. So that's something you may consider is hiring ADU Utah to help you do the project management.
I actually didn't know that we could do that. That sounds like a
you didn't
no-brainer. That sounds brilliant. Well, tell me, how can someone connect with you to get more information about managing their project?
Email is the easiest and best form for getting in touch with us. And so send an email to hello@aduutah.com. We'll answer those questions. So just an email at hello@aduutah.com.